friends, it's me Sarah and welcome to the Book Nook. Today I'm going to be doing a summer TBR because there's a lot of books I want to read and I thought I'd show you guys. So let's get on to the video. I'll start with the ones I don't know, I'll just start random order. So the first book I want to get to is Before I Fall. I got this book because it was really cheap and I was like, ooh, $6 a book? That's a deal. So yeah, I got this book and I don't know if I like it or not. I don't think I'll really like it. I don't know if I'll DNF it. I feel like I already kind of did. But like, I'm going to start back into the book after I'm done. So yeah, I'm like a little bit in, but we'll see. It's just about it's about a girl that, she basically gets in a car accident and then she dies. And this is her way. She's going back through her life and reflecting on things she did or the reasons why they did it. It's basically, yeah, and she's a teenager, so we're gonna see that from her point of view, and she's like a popular girl too. So yeah, it's good to see things through her eyes. And next is Passenger. This book I got out of impulse because I was like, I saw this cover. I originally went into Barnes & Noble's to get a French dictionary, and I had a gift card, two $10 gift cards, and I was like, I love books, let's go. So I did, and I got Passenger, and I'm so glad I picked it up because these covers of the Passenger and Wayfarer, they're so beautiful. And Alexander Bratt, I follow her on social media, and she's such a nice person, and I want to meet her so bad because I love this series. So this is I think it's a historical fiction or something. Historical fiction, or I don't even know what this is. We should probably check. I don't know. I'll verify all the information in the description bar. So yeah, I got this book, and this is about time travel, which is, I've never read a book about time travel, which is something I really like to, like, you know, fail, he's a 21st century man, 27th century man.
Meet a boy named Phil and his family on vacation from the 22nd century. Got a rented time machine and they're on their way to a time way back in the day.
Oh, Phil,
keeping it together just as best as he can.
oh, Phil,
He's a 22nd century.
he's a 21st century man, 27th century man. Like, that was a great show. Like, cue it or something, like. As we can see, Phil the Future was a big part of my childhood because I still remember it now, and I'm 15, which is not that bad. So yeah, so Passenger, it's about a girl that time travels. She finds out she did, and she has to, like, her parents, her mom has a lot of secrets, and she has to find, her mom is kidnapped or something. I don't even remember. This is how bad I DNF'd this book, so I don't know as well. So I'm pretty sure I don't know what I'm talking about, which is great. Happens a lot, surprisingly. The next books I want to finish are the Percy Jackson Heroes of Olympian series, so I can get on to the next series and the series after that. So these books are books that I've read when I was childhood. I started reading these books in 3rd grade. So you know how people like have that book that introduced them to reading? Percy Jackson was this book for me, and it was pretty great because Rick Riordan is an amazing, in mythology, Greek mythology. This is basically what his book's on, and his Greek mythology writing is so good. And like, you just fall into this world. You become Percy Jackson, which is not bad at all. Percy Jackson is a kid that has a lot of troubles in his life. He has ADHD, he's dyslexic, and he has a lot of troubles, and he doesn't really know why. And then he finds out the reason why. It's because he's a demigod, and this is his way, like traveling through quests, fighting with his friends. His friends are amazing, and so much humor and laughter. Rick Riordan really does not make me laugh in these books, because I'll be reading them and I'm just like, that's so funny, because it really is. It's so great. It's been a long time since I've laughed in books, and I've been doing that a lot since reading the Percy Jackson series, and I'm on the 2nd book, and I'm really enjoying it. This next book is a book that's really hyped up, especially the last book is really really hyped up because the book just released this month, and I watch a lot, of course, I watch a lot of booktubers and bookstagrammers, and there was all over the social medias, they were talking about Court of Mist and Fury, and I really want to read ACOWAR, but I was like, because of the hype, so I'll see if this book, you know, like, lives up to the hype, and I'm pretty sure it will, and I'm gonna be so excited. So this is really good. I'm gonna read this Akhtar and Akhmaf and ACOWAR. So yeah, I'm really excited to read these books, and yeah, it's gonna be really exciting. I think it's a Beauty and the Beast retelling. I don't really know anything about this book, and I'm not gonna look it up just for the fact of what's it called. I want to be really open-minded when I go in this book because I know this book's really hyped, and I'm like expecting a lot of things, but I'm trying to like lower it down and not go into this book with like freshly into it. So yeah. The next book is Milk and Honey, which is, it's a poem book, and it's about poetry. It's a bunch of poetry, and I've never read a poetry book, so this is my first one. And I don't know, I feel like I heard people say that when they read this one, they weren't really into poetry, but this book really got them into poetry. So I'm really excited to read poetry, and I'm pretty sure this is contemporary poetry. And I follow this. She's like spoken word, and it's pretty amazing, her Instagram. But like, yeah, I'm really excited to read this book. And on the back it says, "This is a journey of surviving through poetry. This is the blood, sweat, tears of 21 years. This is my heart in your hands. This is hurting. This is the hurting, the loving, the breaking, the healing." Picard. I'm really excited to read this, and I've already started reading it, and it's amazing. It's phenomenal. Like, tears were like coming out of my eyes, or like my eyes. A book I cried in, this one, because it's so raw and beautiful and well written and speaks the truth that it's so beautiful. Like, that's all I have to say, and I rest my case. A book that this is what I'm currently reading right now, is the second book with Infernal Devices, Clockwork Prince, and I'm really excited. I love all the characters in this book so much, and the thing about Cassandra Clare, I'm really fresh into the Shadowhunters world, but I've read the first 3 books in the Immortal Instruments, and I'm going to read this one now. And I'm reading in a publication order, or somewhat a publication order, so yeah. I'm really excited to read this because I'm reading it right now, but like, I'm really excited to finish this so I can go on to the... Like, I can't wait to finish this whole series and be like immersed in the Shadowhunters world, because I love Cassandra Clare writing. Because like, the thing about Cassandra Clare is the book in the beginning will be, oh yep, I'm riding along, it's really great, I love it, and then towards the end it's just like heart, she takes it, grips it, and crunches it, like you know when Once Upon a Time's like, and that's basically what happens. She literally takes your heart and like, she's like, ooh, she's tugging it and doing all this stuff. It's really crazy. Like, I love the end of these books. Like, you'll see me on my bookstagram, on my Insta story. I will freak out, and I'll post it on my Instagram story, because she has this effect on me, and it's not okay. Like, it's pretty great, but I love it. It shakes me to the core. Oh, I actually hurt my finger. Books are painful. To All the Boys I Loved Before by Jenny Han, and this book is about what's it called, a girl named Laura Jean, and she writes letters to her crushes, but she never mails them out, and then she puts the address, and then she puts it in a box, and then one day all these letters got sent out, and then this is basically living through the consequences of what happened, or the results of it. Also, the last book of the series came out this month, and it was hyped, so I'm really excited to see this. Read this, and I know a lot of people don't. I have my fair share of contemporary. I have like 3 contemporary books or something, like 4. So yeah, I'm really excited to read this. I've already started reading a little bit, and I love it. So yeah, next book. And the next book is Famous in Love. And this is about Paige Townsend, and she is a girl that gets offered the role of a lifetime, and she has these 2 co-stars that are gorgeous, and there's a love triangle, and just figure out who she's going to be with at the end. At the beginning, it starts like her talking about who she wants to be with, and she never like points it out. So you guys have to find the journey to see which of the two guys she picked. This also got turned into a TV show. I do watch a TV show. I have finished the TV show, but I know that this is very different than the show because my friend told me about it, and I know theirs is a love triangle, as I said before. The love triangle is between two completely different people in the books than it is in the show. And the Rebecca Seeley, I follow her on social media, and she helps write some of the episodes, so I'm just really excited to just show a comparison of the book to TV show. And these books are because I got them the most recently, and they're from a sale that I got, and I want to tell you about the sale so you guys can go out and get them as soon as possible. So for the first one I got is Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. I don't know how to say his name. But I'm really excited. This is a classic, and I'm really excited to read this. Like I'm very excited. Like, you don't know my excitement because I'm really excited. It's really thick. It's probably the biggest book I've read, probably. And the next book, it's another classic, is Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen, and it's not that big, but it's kind of big. So I'm really excited to read these books, and yeah. This is my summer TBR. Let's see if I can finish these books. I'll show you guys in my summer wrap up. Let's get these books so I can pile them, and if I can pile them, I'll be edgy for the rest of my life. It would be really, I was trying to rap, but I was like, let's not, Sarah. Thank you guys for watching. Remember, bookworms have more fun. Bye.